Something massive just happened in China, and the global EV industry may never recover. No teasers. No marketing blitz. Just a quiet unveiling of a machine that doesn't even look like a car. It looks like the future. It's priced under $16,000. It's faster than a Tesla Model 3. And it runs on a battery that contains no lithium, no cobalt, no nickel, and still delivers over 500 kilometers of range. But that's just the beginning. Inside? Full autonomy. Millimeter precision LiDAR. A cockpit that feels more like a private jet than a budget EV. And here's the kicker, it's already in production. This isn't a concept. This isn't a prototype. It's real, it's affordable, and it's scaling fast. While Western automakers are cutting EV budgets and pleading for subsidies, China just rewrote the rulebook. This isn't a car. It's a warning shot, and it's already echoing through Detroit, Tokyo, Munich, and beyond. But hardly anyone's talking about it. Except you. Because you're here. And what you're about to see could change how you view cars, energy, and global power forever. It all started with a single cryptic sentence buried in a government memo from China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology. The next national vehicle class will no longer follow Western segmentation. That's it. No details. No explanation. But the ripple effects were immediate. Analysts in Beijing scrambled. At Tesla's Shanghai Gigafactory, engineers were suddenly pulled into emergency night shifts. Something big was coming. And just 24 hours later, it arrived. BYD, China's electric titan, revealed the Ocean M, a sleek, rear-wheel drive compact hatchback that looked like it had been designed by a wind tunnel and forged in battle. It boasted a 550 kilometers range, used LFP battery tech, and went from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in under 6 seconds. But the shock wasn't the speed or the tech. It was the price, just 19,800 yen, that's roughly 15,000 US dollars. Panic spread fast. Tesla's long-awaited Model 2 suddenly seemed expensive and late. Leaked footage from inside Giga Texas showed frantic redesigns underway. The message was clear, BYD hadn't just launched a new car, they'd created an entirely new category. This wasn't business as usual. This was China abandoning the old EV playbook. Ford cancelled press interviews. Rivian locked down its PR team. Volkswagen's Chinese division posted a cryptic midnight tweet about adjustments. Meanwhile, the Ocean M tore through Shenzhen streets, beating BMW i4s in drag races, cornering tighter than Volkswagen's ID.3, and going viral on TikTok. One clip showed it dusting a Mercedes EQB at a stoplight in just 3 seconds. Comments didn't ask if this was a Tesla killer. They asked how soon it would ship overseas. But behind the viral videos was something deeper. Leaked WeChat messages revealed the Ocean M is just the beginning, the first node in what China calls the NEV plan, New Energy Vehicles. This wasn't just about EVs anymore. It was about how cars are designed, built, and integrated into everyday life. Enter Huawei. Yes, that Huawei. They embedded a brand new vehicle operating system into the Ocean M. This wasn't just smart, it was connected. Walk into the car and your smartwatch syncs. Your smart home responds. Even your subway card adjusts. And it gets more strategic. 9 other Chinese automakers, including NIO, XPeng, and CATL, are developing cars on the same platform. One architecture. Shared supply chains. Centralized diagnostics. A battery anomaly in one car triggers a fix across every brand on the network. That's not collaboration, that's consolidation. And Western automakers never saw it coming. In Guangdong, Ocean M test fleets were spotted driving in formation, flanked by Huawei support vans. Some units labeled Variant A9, others testing advanced LiDAR rigs. This wasn't a product launch. It looked like a deployment. And guess what? The Ocean M isn't even the final form. BYD documents refer to it as a Stage 1 disruptor. Stage 2? Solar supplemented fast charging. Stage 3? Autonomous fleet operation, each car with a national fleet ID. Independent vloggers got their hands on the Ocean M, and the results were stunning. A German tech reviewer put it through a brutal winter test. Cabin temperature? More stable than a Model Y. A Chinese reviewer drove it through flooded streets. Waterproofing? Better than industry standards. Every design detail, from the aerodynamic rear diffuser to the AI-tuned suspension, punched far above its price class. In Detroit, Ford's battery procurement strategy was deemed non-competitive. GM scrapped a compact EV redesign just weeks after the Ocean M reveal. Even Tesla had to act, quietly acquiring a Canadian battery AI firm working on the same thermal prediction tech the Ocean M already uses. In under a month, a $15,000 hatchback forced the trillion-dollar EV industry to blink. And this was just the beginning. BYD didn't stop with the reveal. They launched a global takeover strategy without firing a single shot. In India, they got factory approval after pledging local jobs and EV tech training. 2 plants will each produce 200,000 units, and none of them are for export. They'll stay in India. In Brazil, BYD bought a defunct Ford plant, retrofitted it in 8 months. In Morocco, they scored land, tax breaks, and tariff-free exports into Europe and Africa. This isn't just scale. It's geopolitics. The Ocean M isn't designed for developed cities. It's for the underserved. In rural India and sub-Saharan Africa, the Ocean M will launch with manual battery swap stations that don't even require electricity. Just tools and training. And just when you think this story can't get more futuristic, it does. Inside every Ocean M is a neural co-pilot. Not a gimmick, a fully adaptive driving tutor trained on millions of miles of data from Didi, China's Uber. It learns your driving style, gives real-time coaching, and even adjusts steering resistance based on your body and habits. Elderly driver? It softens the ride. Teenager? It tightens the brake response. And it's not just planned. It's patented. Already entering production under the name Neural Adaptive Steering Suite. Wall Street analysts aren't laughing anymore. When BYD announced the Ocean M's $15,000 price tag, they didn't applaud, they panicked. Ford cut ad spend. GM delayed Ultium again. Hyundai pulled back North American shipments. And Tesla? They launched Project Redwood, an emergency initiative to fight back against BYD. But here's the kicker. The Ocean M doesn't even need the US market to win. It's already winning across Asia, Africa, and South America. It's making America irrelevant to its success. And now, BYD is about to drop the biggest bombshell yet, Level 4 autonomy standard in every Ocean M. No subscription. No $15,000 upgrade. Just plug, play, and let the car drive. Their secret? China's 5G V2X network, connecting traffic lights, roads, pedestrians, and cars into one vast real-time data mesh. While the US still struggles with charging stations, China is creating smart roads for autonomous EVs to thrive. The revolution has arrived. This isn't a race anymore. It's a landslide. BYD's Ocean M isn't just a car. It's a blueprint for the future of transportation, energy, and urban infrastructure. While Western automakers argue over margins and delays, China is already there, producing, shipping, and scaling. So now the question isn't if the world will change. It's how fast and who controls it. If this opened your eyes, hit that like button. If you believe the EV world is on the brink of revolution, share this video. And if you're ready to keep up with what's really going on, subscribe now. Because the next vehicle may not just drive. It may decide.